So this is the Nary, and I'm here with another story video. As you can see, I have a ton of cards to store. That said, I will also be doing some downsizing. Kind of thinking, well, did think about, having that be its own video, but in the end, I think it'll just be better if I roll it all together in one, because I want to do this now, and with new releases on the horizon, I'm not gonna really have time to kind of really insert it anywhere, I don't think. So at least not in the near future, and I just want to get that done. Sorry, need space, so much space. Okay, so we're starting with my first JYP group binder. This one is for miscellaneous groups, starting with 2 p.m. and I have one card for must, so I am one away for having all of Junkei's. Need 3 more for let's see, 2 more for Nikkun, and Wooyoung I need 3. So just want to slowly keep plugging away at that. I do want to finish this page and get at least 6 more. And that is basically done. Okay, NiziU. And okay, don't have anything for Blue Moon this time. And of course, the reason I'm changing up what I'm doing for Blue Moon is because for Paradise, they kind of changed up what they released. So since there was no longer a group card, I decided to get 2 Rimas. And these are the cards I got for her. So they all just kind of flow together. And then I plan on, I think I already have the Rio. I still need to pick up the Riku, and that'll be this page done. And I do believe I actually have the rest for Rima's set. Then I need to get Rio, Riku, and random member to fill in that spot. I am so very tempted to go back and do that for like the rest of them, but we'll see. We shall see. Oh, I like that. Especially since all the backgrounds are different. Yes, that is nice. Okay, so next we move into Season's Greetings. And I decided to get the sets for Rima as well, because I don't have like a singular favorite member. It's kind of tied before Rima and Nina. So figure I might as well get it, like the season greetings for both of them. So I have that now. Yay! And of course I have this extra Rima card, which I'm not gonna let go of. Oh yes, I do have larger inclusions because I ended up with the bookmarks or their last season's greetings. So I'm just gonna put them in there because I don't have any other pages that'll kind of fit those. And then we're on to NMIXX. I did make a change with what I'm doing for Xpergo with one of the exclusive editions, and that's the exclusive US edition. I'll get into it a little later, but I did get Lily's limited, so I have Bei, and I just need to get Heiwan. Jiwoo I don't have this time, but next to Kyo I should have her. These are the regular editions where I do have full 6, and Digipack where I have both Lily and Bei, so that's another collection complete. I have the full set of 6 for the Target exclusive, but I have finally given up on trying to pull a Heiwan for the US exclusive, since Barnes & Noble seemed to be the only place I could find copies that had those, and I just could not find her card like anywhere available basically, so I just gave up. And what I've decided to do is, well, you won't see it here on the Soleon page or the Kyujin. No, you will, because this is the US exclusive. But yeah, I decided that since I'm getting at least 3 POBs slash lucky draw cards for all the members for Xpergo, that I would just, for what I have, let them just be added to these collections. Okay, so those are the lilies. So we have Kyujin, because I didn't want to let these go, especially not Kyujin's. Hers is adorable, so I'm actually all done for her. I'm actually also all done for Bei, because I got those too. Let's see. We got a couple more Xpergo cards there. Oh, I better change them around. I like variety, so I know some people had to have it all match. For me though, I don't care too much about that. And then we have this new page, which is where I am putting excess POBs for Soleon and Bei. Because I just can't get rid of them, and I have another POB that I wanted to get to complete her Xpergo set, which would mean I would have 4 with this one, and I'm not letting go of this one. I didn't want to let go of the Bei, so they just are going to have a random POB page back here. And of course those are the light sticks I have, and that is all for NMIXX, which is like half this binder now I'm looking at it. They're probably going to need their own sooner or later, but not quite yet. So that is the first binder done. All right, and I think I just kind of shoved the next one I need over. Is this the first one? No, this is the second. And then we move on to Twice. Who, of course, I have a lot of cards for in general. Starting off with being able to finally finish this page with that Chewy. So yay. That is another early set complete. Let's see, where is the next? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, this is a Twice Coaster Lane. Oh! I missed it there. Yes, I got the Dahyun for that. But I do have those Signal for Mina. So she is all done for this. And why? Oh no, I did. That's right. Okay, so I got a couple cards to add to that 9 collection. Cute. Oh yes, I have G-Heroes to add to this one. All right. And I now have another completed OT9 set with this. Which is so satisfying. And I have the G-Hero there, as well as the G-Hero and Ji-Young there. And I'm so excited. I have pretty much ordered all the Mina cards that I need to finish everything up. So between like things I'll be getting in the mail from Instagram purchases and my NiziU haul, I'm gonna have her complete soon. I'm so excited. Wait. How in the world did I sort this out? Why am I missing so many? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what is going on with this page. But I know the Chewie goes there, so she's good. And then that Mina does go there. I have the Sana for that. Alright, and then do have some Summer Nights cards. Like the Mina. The Sana there. Ji-Hyo. And Mina. Yay, filling that page up real nicely. And I did get the Momo and the Ji-Hyo for this. Nice. Coming along. I should have that coming soon. Yes or yes. Do have that. And I finally have something for this page. And of course this is all set up so it will spell out yes for all the cards. And because of that, Mina actually ends up being on the bottom here. Ooh, I do have the rest of album pobs for Ji-Hyo. So this is another page complete. And then over here, I have another one of Mina's cards. Then we have Fancy You. I believe I have what I need to finish for Mina here. And yes. Oh, so satisfying. And we have Momo there. Dahyun there. So, nice progress. And feel special. Chewy. Mina. Oh wait. Skip that. And I do have the Chewy for that page too. And this is another set of 9 I'm going to be able to complete. Oh, nice. Okay, and some more for Chewy. Yay. And let's see, we got eyes wide open there. For Chihyo. Another page complete. I just need that one for her, and I will be done there. And that's actually the last I have for this binder. So yes, very, very close to finishing off Mina. Very excited about that. Ooh. Man, these twice binders are so heavy. And they're only 2-inch binders. I don't know how anyone does it with 3-inch. Okay, because I only have, no, I do have some other stuff, but I have the final card I need for Ready to Be for my OT9, which is this Che for the Digipack. And that is now complete. No large, oh, kinda have a large inclusion, don't I? Do I have a spot for it? Did I remember? I think I did. If not, I'll be back. Alright, I do have random Mina cards, so I almost have a complete page of non-album Mina cards, which is kind of nice, actually. Let's see. There. I now have this unit. And no, so I think for that, on this, yeah. For now, I'll just put this group card there because it doesn't really fit anywhere else. So, that is that done. But we're not done with twice, as I am slowly starting to start work on the next 3 members I plan on collecting. And for that, I have Sana set here for page 2. Alright, and then one of these cards for Sana. Get to add another, and of course these aren't really in any order. It's just kind of throwing them together on pages until I get enough. It makes sense to actually start putting them in order. Alright, this is the Fancy You set for Sana. And I have, oh no, Feel Special, I don't have anything. Start a new page for Taste of Love. Alright, for Formula of Love though, I have actually set this one up because I have so many cards for it. So it actually makes sense. Yes, that goes there. Ah, this in the wrong way. D. Ah, they're all not matching what I already have in there. Yay. well, easy fix. All right. I should actually have this Dahyun on the way. So that way I'll at least be done with her What Is Love album pops. And that is all I have for that. Because everything else is pretty much blank pages until I have more twice cards to fill them. Alright, and then we have a little bit of Stray Kids to add. I think I only have the one for this one because this is my collections that I at least have like half of or complete. Which I might redo, I don't know. But now I have this page complete, so I can say I've all of this. Well, except for these last few pages, which are going to be for the new album. But yes, all of these pages are all full 8 OT8 sets. And then some are, some aren't here. So that is that binder. And then we have everything else, all the sets that don't really have many of, like the I Am Who. Okay, that's Miro. Miro red is the start of it. So I just need one more for this set. I can move it to the other. Yellowwood is the next one, and that is there. Now Levanter. Yes, I got Lino for this. And I've screwed this up. Probably because I have these set up differently than the actual complete OT8 sets. Okay. And that is, oh no. At the very end, we have my Sungmin collection. And I do have a couple of cards from their Japanese release, The Sound, that I can add back here. Yay! I realize I probably need to put another page back here for them. Actually 2. No, maybe 1. Because I think the Digipack I can redo that for. Yes. So, need to do some setup for that one. And that finishes up Stray Kids. And this time around I actually have something for Itzy. And I got the last of the unit cards that I needed. So this is all the ones without Yuna, because Yuna, I've added hers over here so that way I can have a full 9 pocket page. And this works well as a little 6 pocket. I'm so glad I have them. They're so cute. I swear these are the best units, like photo cards I've seen for a while. They are adorable. Very glad to have those. Starting to wonder when we're going to get our next Itsy come back. It's been a while. I know they kind of did a whole bunch before, since there wasn't much time between Checkmate and Cheshire, but I still feel like at this point we should probably be getting some announcements. Okay. Some of them getting ready for a comeback soon. And let's see. Next up, Hive binders. It's random Hive groups. And we'll start here. I am not like a full 17 collector, but I really liked. We'll go with BSS because I'm afraid that if I try to actually pronounce it correctly, I will totally butcher. But I really liked their release. So, and I gave like FML a try, and I actually really liked it. So I decided that I'll do a little bit collecting for that. So, wait, what the hell? Oh my gosh. That's the last time I trust myself that I know that I have things sorted anywhere near correctly. Because yeah, I got the carrot version was to be the bottom. I wanted one from either the like house or the work version, which I got for the top, and this was going to be the Target version, which of course had the boxing concept. So that was going to be a lie. Yes, no, it's definitely right. It's like, that doesn't look right. Why does that not look right? And that's because I put them all completely wrong. DK and Hoshi look absolutely nothing alike, especially since he has his hair dyed in this. Oh my gosh. Yes. I should know better than to trust myself. But, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to one of those. To the Itsy binder. I forgot I actually, since I got some 3-pocket pages, so I can actually put some things away. I thought putting things away, I decided go ahead and keep the postcards for FML. So yes. So let's put that there. I finally have some Yunjin for these pages for Fearless. Very happy to add those. And of course, Anti-Fragile is complete. So now we are putting everything else away. Hopefully I got the order right. Why do I have this here? I have her. All right, so that's all the photo book pages done. Or pages. All the photo book photo cards. I have that complete. And I have the compact. That is also complete. Yes, that is the last of them. There we go. There we go. Okay. And for this, leader first. Oh, I think this is another one I did not update despite getting the last one I needed. Those are the targets. The other two lines, that is for the Weverse version, since the way that the Weverse versions are set up, when you get them, you get a set of 5. And it's out of 3 sets of 5. So 2 of them are individual cards, and those are the ones that'll go up the top and the bottom. And then I have it set up here to for them to go on this page with the group cards. And this is the Walmart exclusive, and that's the US exclusive. This one's just gonna really stand out badly because I think it's the only one that is like that direction. Oh well. But okay, now with that done, we'll talk about the first downsize, which is New Jeans. So idols have basically been putting me through it the second half of May. One of the things is actually more J-pop related that has had me reevaluate a lot of like the groups that I'm supporting and I'm collecting, and just with Johnny's, their founder, there was a very open secret that he was a horrible person. And it recently came out in a BBC documentary that he was far worse for far longer than I had hoped. And it's really put me through it. At the moment, I mean, I love the idols, and I just hate what happened, and it's just so much. I mean, I can't imagine what they went through, but for me as a fan, what I'm going through, it's frustrating because I know I'm just this one random international fan, and with J-pop, they really don't care about the international fans at all, even as a group for the most part. So whether or not I support them or not pretty much does not matter. But it matters to me. It matters to me. So I don't think that whole saga has ended. Very much hitting a wait or see kind of button for them. So any Johnnies I get from now on, it's all gonna be secondhand. I don't want to buy anything new from them until, there are signs that maybe there has been some kind of change. But I think that's like the best thing I can do going forward, other than, acknowledging that this is a horrible thing that happened. That said, one of the things I did, even though when things came to light back when the geezer was alive and he hadn't died yet, was that I had hoped that there had been some changes at a point, and that for some reason he just couldn't do things. And that, the managers would be willing to protect the idols, but they weren't, obviously. So I've decided that there are just some groups that I want to either kind of back off of because of people in their company have had red flags, that maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just me over worrying, but I just cannot go through something like that. And with NiziU, their main producer, she definitely has some worrisome red flags. I wanted to hope that with them being such a popular group and even internationally, they have such a spotlight that, you know, maybe they'll be protected from the worst. But you know what? That kind of thinking is what led me down this path with Johnny's. So I think emotionally it would be safer for me not to go down this path with any of the idols and idol groups that come from Hype Sublabel Adore, which that producer is in charge of. So I'm gonna go ahead and let go of NiziU because of that. I mean, nothing against the girls themselves. They're fantastic. I hope everything is just me over worrying more than anything. And honestly, with how popular they are, me myself deciding not to continue on with that, I don't think it's really gonna make any difference for their careers, you know. This is all just me figuring something out because I just want to protect myself from potential hurt, and that I really hope is just me over worrying. It's a lot of us, you know, people look at this group and who's around them and over worrying, and that they're fine. You know, that's what I want to hope and believe in, but after what just came to light with Johnny's, it's just, I can't. I can't take that chance. And it sucks, but I gotta do what I need to do. Okay. So back to NiziU because I do, or not NiziU, the Sserafim. Because like I said, it's just the one sub-label that I'm gonna stay away from. Though I do have issues with Hype in general, just because they don't deal with things all that great. I mean, their response to like the whole cookie thing was just a mess. I felt, and okay, or maybe, yeah, it should be J1 down there. And then of course how they dealt with like Garam's controversy, I thought how they dealt with it was a complete mess too. So that's another reason, because I don't think Hyde knows how to deal with these things very well, or their PR is pretty lacking. Let's just say that. And not to mention how that whole thing with Garam played out. It was not just a mess, but I don't feel like it really protected anyone for that. So yeah. Backing off there. Hoping that, you know, I'm just over worrying, that there's nothing actually sinister going on. That would be fantastic. I want to believe that, but like I said, I at this point, I just can't, sadly enough. Okay, so what was I looking for? Because I know I said something. Yes, that's what. Decided this is what I'm doing with these clear ones. Yes, that is perfect. They finally have a home. and hopefully a little happier times and less heavy things. I mean, for me, idols, they've brought me so much joy in my life, whether Korean or Japanese, and just, which is why it's hit me so hard, the whole Johnny's thing. Because, you know, I want the best for them. You know, they brought me so much joy. I just want them to be happy, and it's just, I can't really, I don't feel like I can really put in words all the mess of emotions and feelings I have over the whole thing. But like I said, it's definitely had me kind of reevaluate some things and what I personally plan on, like, supporting with my money and all that kind of stuff. I know with some groups I'm definitely it's at the line, but with New Jeans and Adore and their manager, it's just a little too much. Thankfully TXT they seem to be a very safe group for me right now. They are. And now I have Good Boy Gone Bad all collected for what I want to do for that. So then I can now see about getting the season's greeting set for this year. Yes. Just slowly build up as I go through it. I am so sad that I couldn't go and see, like, their theater, or go to their concert. They did a live show version of it that you could go to do a Fathom event. Unfortunately, I was working. If I had known about it sooner, I may have taken the day off so I could have seen it. So kind of sad about that, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll have other chances, and I'm just happy that they're doing that. They definitely, Hype seems to be, like, stepping up and doing that a lot more for their groups, so I'm excited about that, because I can't always, well, I can barely afford to actually go see concerts, so that's kind of a nice way to be able to actually see something, even if it isn't, like, live. Yay! So excited for their album. I've seen unboxings for it already. So I have an idea of which cards I want. For the 3, I only collect 3 of, which is Heesung Jae and Sunwoo. Because Nikki, of course, I'm going to collect the whole thing of. And I'm so happy that I actually can add more, and hopefully I can just fill out so much more of, like, non-album stuff for Nikki, because that's one of the things I really wanted to do for him, and I haven't been able to do that yet. One thing I'm also very excited to do is that I can finish off this page of non-album cards for Maki. Yes. So, I think I've said it before, but this is kind of like a debut era page, and moving on with their other releases, I'm only going to get, like, 3 non-album. Yeah, get 3 non-album for each one. Yes. And that's what I'll do moving on for N-Team. Also, hopefully be able to finish up with the album cards for Nikki, so then I can focus on, like, non-album stuff for him. Of course, it'll also be very nice if I stopped trying to push a more like sexy image onto NHYPEN until Nikki is at least 18. Though I definitely didn't have a problem with the female dancers. That was all just ridiculous. Okay. Now, we're moving on to another downsizing section. And this hurts, but you have to understand. The first group that I got into that was a K-pop group was DBSK. And that was with their Japanese career as Toho Shinki. You know, that's how I knew them. Toho Shinki, that's how I called them, because that's what I was most familiar with. And when the JYJ lawsuit happened and all the fallout, the blacklisting, and all of that, I was just done. I was done with SM. Very completely and utterly done. Not only that, but it's also one of the reasons why I pulled back from K-pop in general. Which is why, you know, I had to come back to K-pop later because, again, I just wasn't really following much. I mean, yeah, I still kind of like paid attention to new music from groups that I liked, like 2PM and stuff, and Wonder Girls. But of course, you know, Wonder Girls broke up and then Kara broke up. But I wasn't really getting into new groups, and like I said, I had completely and utterly sworn off SM. And even coming back, I tried to avoid SM as much as possible. But eventually, I finally decided, you know what? It's been a long time. I'll give them another chance. And also the fact that I did really like NCT, like their music and everything. So I let myself become an NCT fan. I let myself become an aespa fan. But if you haven't been following the news, 3 members of EXO are suing SM because of a lack of payment, as well as in getting their artists or forcing them to sign longer like contract extensions than they would care for, which would mean that, you know, they're with the company for anywhere from 13 to like 17 years because of these extensions. Because of course with JYJ, it became illegal to have contracts in the entertainment industry be longer than 7 years. But apparently SM has been finding ways to get around that and locking in their artists for much longer than they're supposed to. And of course then the whole non-payment stuff. And honestly, I wanted to give SM a grace period since they are SM 3.0. You know, they got rid of Lisa Man. But when their first official reaction to that lawsuit is to put blame on outside forces, you know, duping their artists to not fulfill their contracts. It's like, no. Absolutely not. I've seen this song and dance before. This was the kind of stuff they would be pulling for JYJ, and no. I'm not going to be a part of that. Which means I have decided, once again, to personally blacklist SM and their artists. And it hurts so much because I love this group. of course, and I love Espa. So what I have decided to do is that for NCT, I will be keeping some of my favorite cards. You know, I'll keep some of my favorite cards. I'm not sure what they all are or what I'll end up being, and the rest I'm just getting rid of, you know. And it sucks because, you know, I have such a nice collection. I really was very happy with it. And how it was growing. I was setting up to do the whole full collection for Utah. I had these, very happy where I was going with Dream and their little 3 collection and Runchun. And then of course, like with Super M, I was finally making some progress there. But, I mean, look, all these cards that I would have put away. It hurts, it really does. But I can't. I just cannot with SM. I cannot. So I'll probably still be buying like one version of their releases for albums, but I will be buying them used. So they'll probably be showing up in Yokyo hauls because you can get them for so cheap. And that's where I'm gonna end it. I just can't. SM is just no. So unfortunately those 2 are collections. I'm not going to be checking out any new SM groups. I don't care if they hit everything that I love for idols. I just can't. I really can't. And it sucks. But no, like I said, larger inclusions. I don't know why I even brought that over, because that's also going. So yeah, this definitely needs to be updated. That said, I've also decided to drop Blackpink, my Rosé collection. I don't know, this is more just because it just doesn't spark joy as much as I hoped it would. I mean, I was very happy to have it. I do like Rosé. It's just, I don't know. That and the fact that they brought YG back. It's like, why? And all the ridiculous that they've been doing with launching Baby Monster, and it's like, no. It's another company I just kind of want to take a step back from. So I'll be dropping that. I do not want to drop Treasure. I really don't. I love Treasure. So, I mean, I'll keep on. It's not like, outside that one album I bought, I don't think I'm going to be buying anymore, except for like maybe their digital versions. So low key. So yeah. What am I doing? I need to let this go. But yeah, I think just, this is probably more because, I don't know, there's just, I kind of feel like I keep on picking up Blackpink as a whim, and I don't think that really works for me in the end. So, and again, I've just never been a big fan of YG. They got me for Treasure, and that's about it. And again, even then with Treasure, very, very low stakes. Did I remember to? Yes, I did. Okay. So I did not want to get rid of the Yadam or the Mashiho that I pulled, because I do miss them so much. So they're just going to be random cards in the back here. And again, Espa, not like I had much anyway, but sucks. Just nothing with SM anymore. I just can't. Of course, I'll probably have to redo this binder because there's no way Treasure is going to, or Treasure does not need its own binder, so that's going to have to be redone. I think what I'll do is remix these by debut again, because I think that's basically how I have it structured in all my other binders, so I think I'll just do that for all of these. Pretty sure that's the right one. Yes, that is. Yay, got some Sakura. And we have some One Us. There we go. So yeah, for Poke Market, since I'm not getting NCT, I'll probably end up getting a lot of One Us and a lot of NHypen non-album cards. Because those seem like they're definitely cheap enough. Okay, right. And I got binary code here for all 3 members that I'm collecting. This is my first full page. Nice. Very, very happy. Okay. And hopefully I can start filling this in. Right. This is going to be... Is this? I gotta figure out what I'm doing. Because I have a feeling I have no idea. Yeah, what am I doing? It would be this, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yes, that makes sense. Wait, no. Oh. What was I doing with those other pages? I need to get more photo cards for this collection. I think then I'll be able to figure out what exactly I'm trying to do with some of these. But I'll just go with that for now. And I have a Tribe for Mireille. So yeah, I guess without those other collections, I can like focus on collections like Tribe and try to do some catch up there. Let's see. These 2. The little message cards. I kind of wish they were full size and not these tiny little things. But I do want to collect all 7 members for that one. And then I didn't get any or pull any of the members that I actually collect. So these are just going to go back here, which will be a random pulls page now. Yay! Okay. And I'm still not sure if I actually want to collect 50/50 or not. I'm very up in the air about that. But I'm definitely getting Cupid, when it gets released later this month in the US. And this is pretty much my random collection binders. This is stuff I'm not actually actively collecting. So I do have... Okay, so this is where the random Girls' Generation card goes. Yay! And I'll probably be resorting that because I need to make room for what I'm keeping for NZT, and this is a pretty full binder as it is. But yeah, so that's me putting stuff away and taking out those collections and kind of explaining the process why. Again, nothing personal against the artists. A lot of it is to do with their companies, really. And the fact that I just don't trust that they have what's best for their artists in mind. I just cannot have that faith in them for various reasons. So I'm dropping those, which means I will not be doing an ESPA unboxing when their latest release finally comes out in the US. Will not be doing that anymore. Man, it's hard not collecting for NCT, since I love NCT Dream. I really, really love them, but I can't. I really can't with SM. And again, this is just so frustrating. You know, for me, idols bring joy into the world. So it sucks when when the illusion is pulled back and you see the messy human elements of it all, especially when it actually does not deal with the idols themselves. And honestly, even with dropping those collections, I still have plenty of groups to collect for. If anything, I may just go a little further into collecting for them, and it does kind of open me up, so I kind of feel like I can probably pick up a couple of groups now, you know, easily if I wanted to. If I find that group that, you know, I really want to collect for. So, yes, that is done. Thank you so much for watching. Downsizing is not easy for me. What's been going on just has not been having news for me. Definitely putting a downer on my love for idols. And just having to work through all like the emotional thing, because part of being an idol fan is being connected in some way, form, or fashion to, you know, the idols themselves. So this stuff is never fun. And yeah, thankfully I have a great distraction with the release of Stray Kids and NMIXX. I'll be doing unboxings for those, and hopefully they'll just make me forget for a little while until I'm more ready to delve into all that. So with that, I will go ahead and wrap up. Again, thank you all for watching. If you're interested in any more videos that I'm going to make, please subscribe so you don't miss anything. And of course, I appreciate any comments and likes. And until next time, bye.